Something very mysterious just happened last night, guys, and it was about Swift being confirmed. What just happened? And I think it may be legit to some degree. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.39, just ranging around, guys. But today is day 321. Well, 321, March 21st. Not the actual day of the year. Now guys, there's the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now this is called quite interesting from Mr. Pool. 321. Right, today 1221, 1 plus 2 is 3, 321 today. Now one thing about this season is that renewal, right? Things becoming beautiful again, or reborn, guys. The season of what? The season of spring. Has it been in front of our eyes the whole time? Bearable guy 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1. Right? Not to mention, today is National Countdown Day. Look at this. Are we counting down to a specific date? I think so. I think so, guys. But before we talk about what happened with Swift, I do wanna mention David Schwartz because he's activated again, and this is quite interesting, right? He doesn't really post these too often. Now David Schwartz just tweeted out, "Great sticker." So this is fascinating, guys. Pay attention. Only you can prevent forest fires. Okay, seriously, we have been defunded. It's just you now. Interesting. National Park Service, guys. Wow. And talking about forest fires. Who else talked about fire starting to spread from Big Shorts? When the fire starts to spread. Odd. Right? Is it about to begin? Now, March 23rd, we have World Bear Day. That's crazy. Right? It's like every other day there's a new theme day, guys. So what could this really mean, right? When the fire starts to spread, I don't know. Here are a different couple observations that the community has. Get your XRP off of exchanges, could be a beautiful one. The bear, the red downwards facing arrow, one could interpret that as a bear market signal. I won't though. So the bear, and then we have the red arrow facing downwards. Oh wow, have you guys noticed that? Right? To be honest, I have turned bearish, guys. Which I know it's like I'm fighting against the stream in some sort of way, because 99% of the community are bullish, right? And I'm bearish. But as you guys can see, the bear as well, right? So Smokey, interesting. I mean, does that mean that? I don't know, guys. I don't know if he's talking about a bear market. Smokey the Bear says to hold XRP like your life depends on it. That's what the Riddler stated as well. Now, one thing that I do know, which you guys already know that I know, is that XRP won't moon until the Cataclysm events, guys. So maybe pointing towards something bad incoming, right? Now, I've always felt this. Like this was our theory from 5 years ago. I'm not making this stuff up, right? 5 years. I don't know if you guys were watching from 5 years ago, but we basically stated XRP will moon only probably around the same time as the collapse, and most likely after it, right? Or during it. So people are distracted and whatnot, and things like that. But again, that's quite interesting. Now, all at the same time, the SEC says how we got here and how we got out, right? Defining security status, how we got out. Could that mean like us? Could that signal us to get out as an exit? I don't know. But Not Financial Vice Crypto says Teddy Roosevelt strikes again. Theodore Roosevelt's conservation efforts laid the foundation for the National Park Service. He established national parks, monuments, and forests, and created the United States Forest Service. Now, why is this symbolic or significant? There's a video about this person, and here are the connections, which probably ties into that David Schwartz tweet. And then we're going to be talking about Swift because something magical just happened yesterday.
And what about this? How can this be just a coincidence? Here's Teddy Roosevelt on horseback, famously pressing onward, sword held high in the charge of San Juan Hill, considered the most defining moment of his life, which turned him into a national war hero overnight, springboarding him to win the governorship of New York that same year, which would lead to him becoming president 3 years later. Remind you of a certain knight on horseback pressing onward, sword held high in BG's latest riddle? What are the chances, you guys? There's even a silver Teddy Roosevelt coin immortalizing this moment. Even Trump's mentioned it.
He led the famous Rough Riders to defeat the enemy at San Juan Hill.
And how about this? The Teddy Roosevelt Memorial Park is in Oyster Bay. His old house on Sagamore Hill, now a museum, has a long trail that leads to Oyster Bay. Okay, well, BG's latest riddle, the one that symbolizes Teddy Roosevelt's most defining moment, shows a long trail leading to a bay with an oyster on it. Again, BG's latest riddle includes the distinct symbol of Teddy Roosevelt's most defining moment and an oyster on a trail that leads to a bay, when meanwhile the Teddy Roosevelt Memorial Park is at Oyster Bay. And you know what's even crazier about this? Remember the LARP theme discussed in this video? About how BG may be showing these characters all acting out one big LARP since the world's a stage? Well, the Oyster Bay Town Board hosts an annual LARP festival at Oyster Bay to reenact the exact scene of Teddy's horseback sword-hoisted charge on San Juan Hill. BG's riddle shows an oyster on a trail that leads to a bay with a knight charging onward with his sword hoisted, and the Teddy Roosevelt Memorial at Oyster Bay hosts a LARP event that reenacts Teddy Roosevelt charging onward with his hoisted sword. How can that be just a coincidence?
So, in conclusion, it seems like all these are interconnected in some way, somehow, right? Crazy. Absolutely mind-boggling. Okay, so here we go, guys. Here we go. You guys ready? Please grab your popcorn because it's about to get deep. And I know that this is not a mistake. Just know this. I was going to create this video just when this came out yesterday, so I was going to make 2 videos yesterday, but I was like, you know what, this could tie into the Riddlers, so we're going to save it. Watch Your Guru, a trusted source, tweeted out yesterday on 3/20/2025, 9:05 p.m. just in, Swift nearing agreement with Ripple to use XRP for cross-border payments, with billions of XRP secured in escrow as liquidity reserves. Wait. Hold on a minute. Now, today, did it come out saying that, you know, their account got hacked? We're going to be talking about that in a little bit, but could that be true? Right, Swift. Because the Riddlers have always pointed towards where? You guys can see it says SWIFT, Swift, right, and a few other things above and below, guys. But Swift is literally in the middle, right? And it's huge, targeting Swift. Not to mention, Big Short did say 5 trillion before, right? XRP will add 5 trillion to market cap overnight. Oh, and wait a minute. BitTrue just after tweeted out Swift is working on an agreement to use XRP for cross-border payments with billions of XRP secured in escrow as liquidity reserves, right? But why? Do you guys see? Well, doesn't Swift do about 5 trillion a day? XRP will add 5 trillion to market cap overnight. So Ripple CEO predicts crypto market cap will double in size to 5 trillion by end of 2024. What's up with this number 5? Have you guys noticed that as well? Right? Because look at this. Swift may not exist in 5 years. What's up with the number 5? Right? This was from CEO of MasterCard, guys. Right? Now listen very carefully. This day will come. Okay? This day will come where Ripple is a new heartbeat of the financial system. But in order for that to happen, guys, there needs to be an event that scares everyone supremely. That scares everyone at a very high rate, guys, right? And that is, we know, right? The NA, and then we got the CA. Do you guys now see why I believe XRP will die? XRP may even go to $0, right? And when you face your fear of being that poor or broke, then XRP rises. Then you're rewarded, guys, right? That's just my belief. I don't know. Now I am coming up with some type of theories to add on to that belief, guys, before we see the day Ripple finally takes over, because is Swift just going to is Swift just going to give Ripple the keys to just enter and take them over when we know the king was pissed off, right, this whole time? So no, so there has to be a fight, guys, and I'm guessing it's going to be due to that event where everything will become triggered. Another 5 right here, right? 2030. If you just the equation, guys, the solution is 5. What's up with the number 5? I don't know. Right? Could it be $5 incoming? Or 120? Now, let's actually talk about how Swift will be taken over, guys. Right? It will be like old news from Mr. Man. How Swift's corporate payment overhaul ties into the new financial system. Swift is changing the way big companies move money around the world. They have standardized the messaging system ISO 20022 literally, so payments are faster, clearer, and easier to track. Now they're offering businesses tools to manage all their payments in one place in real time across different countries. Companies will soon operate on the same global payments rails as banks and governments. Everything is becoming synchronized. Liquidity, compliance checks, and payment flows are automated and streamlined. When you factor in technologies like Ripple's XRP ledger, it becomes even more efficient. XRP allows instant settlement between currencies, reducing the need for pre-funded accounts in different countries. This ties perfectly into Swift's unified system, where businesses won't need to hold cash everywhere. They can tap into real-time liquidity as needed. For the overall system, this reduces delays, frees up capital, and connects the wider move towards tokenized assets and CBDCs. Right. So the change will occur, guys. Again, they themselves have stated that they need something faster. You guys understand this? How we are enabling a seamless payment system. Standardizing payments with ISO 2022. With ISO 200 or 222, the goal is to provide corporates and banks with a single standard that improves cross-border payments. Right? But we know XRP is the most efficient, has the most efficiency out there, guys, compared to everything else. Right? Now, even possibly, some people were saying that he was a previous Ripple, he was a former Ripple employee. He stated that a new system is on standby. Wait, look at that. And we got from the United States Marines. Today on March 21st, we recognize our Marines who execute their mission swiftly, silently, and deadly, guys. Okay? 3, 2, 1 today. Look at that, swiftly. Swift. Now, if you come back to this week, Watch Guru stated that their account was hacked. That's what everyone uses the excuse, right? This tweet, 311, can come out to 32, right? 1 + 1 is 2, so 32, if we add a 0, it comes out to 320, which yesterday, that's what happened. Crazy, huh? I don't believe it, though, because BitChute tweeted that right after, so how does that make sense? Bearable Guy told us Swift is going to be ran over, guys, with XRP. Do you guys see? Right, at this point, you must know why Watch Guru thing happened, right? Last fair deal in the country, last fair deal in the town. There you guys go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know, but that seems a little bit mysterious, guys, right? It's like a mystery. But in my opinion, it's true. But before we get to that day, people need to become initiated. It's that simple. Now, financial advice. The fountain for today's video. Hope 121 was about March, right? 121, January 21st. So it begins. Could it be today? If we use a different calendar, yes. So it begins today. Let's see what happens next. Now, financial advice. What it was, guys, so amazing. See ya. But again, we will get to that day where we take over the financial system.